What's going on, guys? My name's Sam, I'm from Pioneer DJ, and we're here at Gear4music to show you the XDJ-XZ. So I'm going to do a brief overview, and then I'm going to list 4 of my favourite features. So first thing I notice is a nice 4-channel mixing section here in the middle, 6 sound colour effects, 14 beat effects, and then we've got the effects frequency cutoff, which you see from the 900 Nexus 2. Speaking of mixers, this mixer, the sound quality is a hybrid between the 750 Mark II and the 900 Nexus 2, so it's a very high quality sound. Over to the left and the right of the mixing section in the middle, you're obviously seeing your jog wheels here. Now these are of Nexus 2 standard, with the on-jog display in the middle, which we've brought over for some previous products, the DDJ-800, DDJ-1000, and so on and so on. The on-jog display can also be changed in the middle. You can have artwork, you can have full information where you can see your Q scope, your wavelength, your timing, etc, etc, or you can completely turn it off as it isn't for you. Below that, we've got the pad modes. So the pad modes have been taken from its predecessor, which is the XDJ-RX2. And you've got the hot cue, beat loop, slip loop, and beat jump. Moving back to the mixing section, we've obviously got 4 channels here. So I just want to briefly touch up on what you can have running through these channels. So channel 1 and 2 is currently being used by USB 1 here. I've got 2 USB slots if I'd like to play off 2 different USB sticks. Channel 3 and 4 essentially can be run off software as well as using your USB stick, so you can run 4 channels of audio. Speaking of software, it's compatible with rekordbox DJ and Serato. So the first cool feature that I really like when this controller came out was the fact that it's got a 3-band EQ on your master. So for any mobile DJs out there that are using microphone, USB, laptop, various ways of playing sound, you're going to want to be able to EQ your room, and you can do that by using the nice cool 3-band EQ on your master here. This can also be changed to your booth by just holding the menu to find utility, and if you scroll down, you can have the equalizer to master or master and booth, which I think is a really cool feature if you're also playing in clubs. The second cool feature I like is we've now got 2 designated balanced mic channels here, both with 3-band EQ. All mics running through any of these channels here on the XZ have a feedback reducer. So for those of you who don't understand what a feedback reducer is, if you have light feedback happening in your room, so for example, what we used to do is use to turn speakers to reduce feedback off bouncing off the walls. You can now set it to light feedback, turn that on, and when that flashes green, that will reduce feedback, or you can reduce it on a heavy amount if you've got a heavy feedback running in your room, depending on which room you're working with. The third new feature that I like is the fact that we've included a Pro DJ link at the back. So for those of you who don't know what the Pro DJ link is, if I have 2 CDJs by the side of me here, and I select channels 3 and 4 to be a line input, I'm going to want to be able to link all these CDJs together. And for the first time ever, we can do that with this new controller by coming out of here with a Cat5 lead from the extension, straight into the CDJ, straight into the CDJ. So all CDJs will now talk to each other. It allows you to use the beat sync features, it allows you to use the track filter features, and it also allows you to quantize your effects into beat. So my 4th favourite feature that we've added to the XDJ-XZ is coming from its predecessors, the RX, the RX2. We've always added a nice 7-inch touchscreen here, which we previously took from the 2000 Nexus Mark II. So it's very similar, higher resolution than the 2000 Nexus Mark II, and it is a very clear touchscreen here. Within this, we've got the browse, tag list, info, and menu feature for your settings on the XDJ-XZ. If I hold the browse feature, we've always also added the QWERTY keyboard, which we brought from its predecessor, the RX2, and it allows me to search any track within my libraries, whether it's USB 1 or 2, and I can easily recall that track. We've also added the track filter and the tagging list, meaning you can search by BPM, key, rating, or you can go to the My Tag feature and search by the tag that you've given it within rekordbox DJ. So there you have it, guys. There's a brief introduction to the XDJ-XZ. I've listed 4 of my favourite features, but there's plenty more technologies on here to bring live to your DJ set. For more information, visit the Gear4music website. Thanks for watching.